Are cheap ukuleles any good? Well, I'm Casey from Bondi Ukuleles to tell you why. The pros and cons of buying a cheap ukulele starter kit. We at Bondi Ukuleles, cheap or not, as long as you are determined to learn to play ukulele, you are pulling the right string. Questions like, are cheap ukuleles any good? Make us more determined in showing you why quality matters. Over the years, playing the ukulele has been underrated. They thought it to be complicated or too small of an instrument to pull off great rhythm and harmony. When it comes to choosing a beginner instrument, ukuleles are at the top of the list. However, most people may consider buying a cheap ukulele when they start out. Are cheap ukuleles any good though? To help you decide whether it's worth buying a cheap ukulele, here are the pros and cons. The pros of buying a cheap ukulele. Number 1, it can already teach you how to play. Although they don't cost a lot of money, cheap ukuleles can already help you learn how to play the instrument. Most beginners can practice playing simple chords and tablature on cheap ukuleles before they move on to more expensive options. Number 2, you don't have to worry too much about instrument care. If you're someone that just bought the ukulele from a gift shop for a few dollars, then you probably don't have to worry about instrument care too much. You didn't really spend that much money on an instrument, so if it breaks, who cares? There's less concern about wasting your money. So, number 3, doesn't make a dent in your pocket or your ukulele. The last advantage of buying a cheap ukulele is that it doesn't make a dent in your pocket. We know that. Now, while ukuleles are generally cheaper compared to other instruments, buying a cheap ukulele up front guarantees that you won't spend too much on it. Go figure. Now, the cons of buying a cheap ukulele. Number 1, the ukulele may not sound vibrant. The most common disadvantage of buying a cheap ukulele is that it may not have a good and vibrant tone compared to higher priced, entry-level, mid-range or high-end ones. Most cheap ukuleles are made with poor quality, which usually means that you're sacrificing the instrument's tone. Ukuleles are known to sound bright, but cheap ukuleles can sound dull and lifeless. Number 2, you might be discouraged from playing. Since cheap ukuleles usually don't sound great, you might be discouraged from playing the instrument. Aside from the instrument sounding dull, cheap ukuleles may also be more difficult to play since their frets can be uneven and their tuning pegs easily become loose. Number 3, it can break easily. Lastly, cheap ukuleles can break easily. They're made from low quality wood and can warp right away due to different weather conditions. If you're serious about playing the ukulele, then it's best to invest in a ukulele that will last you a long time. Affordable but high quality ukuleles at Bondi Ukuleles? Looking for a ukulele that's made from high quality materials, doesn't cost a lot of money? Well, Bondi Ukuleles has got it for you. We have a selection of ukuleles that are made of different skill levels, which you can view here. Our dedicated team is always here to help you choose a ukulele. So reach out to us today to know more about our products at www.bondiukuleles.com.